This is not the end. I'm going to build something better. Something faster, lighter, meaner, wilder. And I'm going to do it from in here with you lot. You're fucking pirates!
Senator, we run ads. But look, I mean, I've been working on this for a long time.
This video will not be a voiceover of what you already know. Social media is bad for you, it's ruining your life, it's ruining your focus, blah, blah, blah. Social media is bad, period. But now that we got that out of the way, how about we talk about how to annihilate your so-called negative social media use in the fastest and also the most profitable way possible. This is where we circumvent the idea of just put the phone down.
Fuck off!
Because it isn't about using the phone less. It's about flipping the switch from consumer to producer, from slave to master, and from sheep to wolf. I'm no coach, so I won't preach on what I think works the best. I will rather talk about what has worked the best for me. And it actually took one small step to understand what was the CEO or the so-called drive behind my consistent or inconsistent overuse of the phone. It defined me. The idea that I'm a digital entrepreneur, some might say digital nomad or whatever, and that my work belongs in my phone. From submitting to checking in to approving something, everything is done through digital screens. Or in short, my work is in my phone and my phone is my work. And that's kind of the dead end. That's where it ended. My entire work-related existence, but also entertainment, education, stopped at social media and it stopped at the use of my phone. But it was actually at that time when use was at the highest and my workload was also at the highest when I coincidentally wrote the script for my best ever performing video. Your brand is a Pinterest board. And when I started getting such great reception, growing 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5,000 views a day, is when I looked at myself and I asked, am I really even following my own message? So I took a look at my own board and I took a look at my own aesthetic and asked myself once again, am I following what I am preaching? I had to ask myself, what did I believe my best days would look like? Would I always be on the phone texting back and forth with clients or new creators or people commenting? Or would I miss out on inspiration or new ideas for projects? Or would everything really stay the same? Would I lose out on clients or inspiration or ideas?
But I think this is the day his reign ends.
The decision wasn't to nerd out and create a multi-page vision board or print pictures and put them on my wall of who I wanted to be when I grew up or when I became better with my phone use. I simply asked myself, and it sounds a little bit silly, but what is my aesthetic? What is it that I do? How do I do it? What is the routine around it? What are the processes? And how do I get results on the board? What comes before that? And that's when the pieces started falling into place. Day by day, night by night, the succession from old to new began. I've been wanting to make this video not because I think I am a better guru or a better ideologist of how to employ your phone or your media to your own benefit, but rather because I think that it is with these unique ideas, things like aesthetics, things like vision boards, that you can really use to combat destructive behaviors that are in some sense very simple for others. And so again, sometimes it takes a complex behavior or a complex solution that you didn't really think would fit the situation to address what is really on the surface a pretty simple behavior. So now that you can imagine your evolution, will you relent or will you become relentless?
See you later. Stay relentless.
If you love me, please don't judge me. Got my hands tied, the power's above me. Don't shoot the messenger, I'm just a puppet here. If you wanna place blame, then look to the puppeteer. Family, fortune, envy, jealousy, privilege, passed on, legacy, secret, sabotage, borderline, felony, suicide, subtract, selfish, pedigree.
Like myself, you've seen these creators time and time again, and it's no shame to catch inspiration from them. But they've taken one crucial step that you and I need to also start taking. One day, long ago, they were just bored of consuming, and they took consumption and turned it to production. Production of products, ideas, content, brands, whatever it may be. All it needed was one flip of the switch. So now the first question I ask isn't about how can I consume something, but when an idea sparks, what can be produced out of it? What is the creation I am driven to? And even if sometimes the answer is nothing or you're just lost, you're still going into that next piece of consumption, thinking and brainstorming how you can synthesize two things together to make a better whole. Look at the people you're inspired by. Type in their name on Google search or Pinterest. First, lead with their name and then add the word aesthetic. What is it that you see there? Could you imagine someone typing in your name, coming up and representing your process, what you stand for? Not just one situation or one scenario, but all these things that represent what it is that you put out there. Or will the search come up empty?
Yeah, I'm out that Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to the Narrow. But
All right, so
I
would pick a name, I would pick a brand.
I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to
5 or 6 a.m.
all of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Pulled me back to that McDonald's, took it to my stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like the Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down A Street, off-white Lexus, driving so
Gonna go through the experience.
from Texas. Me, I'm out that best
Colors are part of the layers and designs or projects we make within our company.
Probably some chicken breast, a little bit of salad. That's about it.